Thank you for everything, Link. You are the kindest boy I know. One day, I made a wish to the windfish. Well, it's a wish. It was... No, it's a secret. Link, someday you will leave this island. I just know it in my heart. Don't ever forget me. If you do, I'll never forgive you. Alright, well, with that said, hello, I'm Jog, and welcome to the final episode of Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Last time, well, we finished up with Dompe, did a little bit of Trendy's game, and well, that's pretty much the end of it. But before we head over to the egg, there was something I showed back over this way many episodes ago that I did not finish. Also, the book is back up on top of that bookcase. Okay. The black book over here. I couldn't really read it before, but now that we have the magnifying lens. Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? Yes. Round and round the passageways of the egg. So, this is different. Okay, so I was wondering if it was always the same thing, but no. Your passageway through the egg is always going to be different. So mine is right, up, left, up. I highly recommend taking a photo of that, or if you have your phone, just even doing that, just to make things so much simpler on yourself, because, good God, is that just kind of annoying. The book reeks of secrets. So this is, while technically not required to beat the game, is extremely highly recommended to the point that I'm like, get the frickin' thing! Which, unfortunately, means that you need to go through the entire trade sequence to get yourself the magnifying lens, because if you don't have that, well, for lack of a better word, you're going to be on your own, searching essentially through the dark, trying to find out how to get through the final place. And, well, I could easily just use the warp song to get most of the way to where I'm going. Oh, it just blocks that entirely, wow. I thought we'd just take one last little quick jog through the forest and whatnot, because, well, I don't expect this to take us too long. Also, if you have any extra empty bottles, don't be afraid to fill those up. If you do not have any of the secret medicine, maybe not a bad idea to pick that up as well, because, well, we're into the endgame now. And it's actually not that way I want to go, it's over this way. I've been kind of skipping the location the entire time. Also, I love that. Technically makes zero sense, but I guess because it's the mirror shield it reflects entirely. I've been skipping this passageway the entire time, so let's head on up. The windfish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the instruments of the sirens in front of the egg, he will awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave this island. So you are meant to actually come here much sooner, obviously, and see how all this works and whatnot, and have the owl come over here telling us that little bit of information. Mount Tamarack. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, otherwise, oops. But yes, as we go over this way, we get to the very tippy top of the mountain and find ourselves the egg of the windfish. So we need to play the Song of the Sirens, and well, we have 3 songs available to us, that being the Ballad of the Windfish, Mambo's Mambo, and the Frog Song of Soul. We need the Ballad of the Windfish. And with that, the egg is cracked. A new passageway awaits us. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Into the egg. So, welcome to the inside of the egg, the final dungeon. The windfish egg. And, well... leap of faith! Alright, well... this is our dungeon, and... well, this doesn't seem right. So if you just go down... thankfully, the game's not so evil. You have a way of escaping. I want to say whenever you get your password about round and round through the egg, you're never going to go down. I believe the idea being that if you ever go down, it's going to lead you to the exit, so if you ever get stuck, you're not truly stuck. So we need to go up, and now we get ourselves into the maze. For me, I have to go right, then right again, then right a third time, and right a fourth time. I need to go up, left, left, and then up. So the dungeon layout, as far as I know, will always have you ending up because, well, that's going to lead us to where we're going to next. So, let me get myself ready. I don't remember exactly what I'm going to need. Having yourself full resources, full powder, arrows, and whatnot may not have been a bad idea, so obviously I didn't come in prepared, but oh well. With that, if you didn't find the secret and you went through this blind, I mean, good for you. I can only assume that was a nightmare, though. Anyways, we need to go even deeper.
We are born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been masters of this place, but you just had to come here and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble.
Here we go, the final boss. And, well, it's gonna be a little interesting. As, well, it's not just one form. Starting off right now, we have a bit of a slime. So we've had to deal with this before. Although we mostly dealt with that in the color dungeon, the fact about the slime changing forms and all that. Anyway, say hello to his second form, Aghanim. So this is how you know this game is linked to that of A Link to the Past. In a way, you could say that Aghanim, could be a reference to Link's Nightmare. Oh, come on. I am more or less reliant on him actually putting up a proper frickin' spell that I can counter. Okay, because my shield won't do it. Of course, I've shielded the one that he actually... oh wow, my shield won't even block that. So, yeah, that's... oh, come on. This is how you know this is linked to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Because there would be no reason for this guy to be here otherwise. Alright, anytime now. Like, you're really being annoying. Thank you. That's only like 2. I'd probably have to hit you like 2 more times. Okay, no, thankfully that was the end of that. So, phase 3 would be... oh yeah, this guy would definitely be a nightmare, considering how awful he was in A Link to the Past, but how easy he is in this game. Not gonna lie, that last one was fast. He definitely had speed on his side, but... that was about it. Phase 4, Ganon. Again, reminiscent of that to his appearance from A Link to the Past. Which honestly does make sense when you consider the fact that this was the game that came right after A Link to the Past, so, like, has all that. Also, my normal sword swing is not enough to hurt him. I don't even think with the blue tunic it's enough to hurt him. I do believe you do need to do a spin attack, but I could be highly mistaken. Yeah, we're not always given the most opportunities to actually get this guy, unfortunately. Just keep on your toes, keep dodging. Oh, shoot, didn't see that last bat. Alright, that's 3. Hopefully one more to handle this. Also, I'm pretty sure my shield won't do anything? Yeah, no. As good as this shield can be, it's essentially useless against the boss. There we go. Takes care of Ganon. The planning. Oh, is that it? Okay. I don't remember exactly what I had to do against this form. It's very awkward. But here we go. I believe this is his final form. We're gonna want the feather and the bow and arrow. I want to say in the original game, this guy was very weak to that of the boomerang. Although I believe that weakness was taken out for the remake. For whatever reason. So it's essentially kind of like Goman, the fact that you need to hit him in the eye. But he at least makes things a little bit interesting with his, like, clock arms rotating around. But while the right now are in sync, it's not going to be that way forever. And this will definitely be the most amount of attacks I'll have to do against him. His arms are definitely getting faster now. And I want to say I'm now getting out of sync. Maybe not. I feel like the one arm is slightly off, but... I'm gonna say, dodging's getting a little bit more difficult. Yeah, they really are off now. That's fine, though. I'd have to make it a little bit more interesting somehow. Alright, just a few more hits and you should be down. Although we do have a little bit of the Ballad of the Windfish in the background. A little hard to heal, but there we go.
This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world. Ah!
Link, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. Young lad. No. I mean Link, the hero. You have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. Eh? It's part of the Windfish's spirit. I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day, the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Link. My work is done. The Windfish will awaken soon. Goodbye. I am the Windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams, an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily, it will be the nature of dreams to end. When I doth awaken, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday, thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Come, Link. Let us awaken together. Play the 8 instruments. Play the song of awakening. And there we go. The island is gone. The adventure concluded. And well, Link's awash was nothing but scraps. And that is The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if we go by the story, originally in the original Nintendo timeline, this was the end of the A Link to the Past part of his playthrough. Essentially, in the original timeline, it was A Link to the Past, the two Oracle games, and then Link's Awakening, which could highly imply that Link possibly dies out here, considering he's in the middle of the ocean with only 2 logs and a barrel of whatever. With the new timeline, this game takes place after the events of A Link to the Past, meaning he still has the adventures of... oh my god. Time and Seasons. So, technically, Link's adventure's not over with yet. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know off the top of my head which game comes next in the Zelda series. I want to say it's Ocarina of Time. I want to say it's Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask before the events of the Time and Seasons one. I could be mistaken, because I want to say the next Zelda game, because I'm trying to do them in order of their release, will be Ocarina of Time for the N64. If not, I'll probably have it in a something on screen, but that's later. Right now, A Link to the Past. Wow, Link's Awakening. Definitely a fun game. Definitely some issues. Definitely will take this one over the Game Boy game. Like, I'm sure the Game Boy still has some merit to itself. I'm not gonna say, oh, bad game, blah 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 blah. But I will say, like, the quality of life changes that they added to the Switch, I feel like definitely makes the Switch version a lot more. If you're gonna play the Game Boy one, I definitely would say the Switch one first. Unless you have the online and you don't have this game and you wanted to give it a shot, then yes, if you have the online. I believe it's on the Nintendo Switch Online Game Boy thing, so you can always just play that instead. Still a good game. Definitely appreciate the quality of life improvements. Different issue with the original was the whole only having 2 options, so always having to go to the menu and change everything. It's kind of the same problem that people have with also like the little 8-bit tune theme for this credits. Kind of an issue that people have with Ocarina of Time, especially with the Water Temple, with always having to pause, go to the menu, change item ups, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, if you're a Zelda fan, I definitely would say give this one a shot. Interesting story and whatnot. It's kind of a little bit sad, again, with the idea about essentially everyone on the island is now gone. They're nothing more than just a faded memory. That of a dream of the windfish. But I appreciate it. I kind of like the fact that they at least went different with the whole story and all that, rather than just making a simple Game Boy port of Link's Awakening. I really do like that. But there we go. However, because I died once, there is a little secret that I guess I missed out on. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to show that off in the bonus episode. So, with that, let's just save, and then, well, I definitely have to do at least a bonus episode. Maybe 2, but I'll deal with that later on. Until then, so long, farewell, and have a good one. Later.